Okay, welcome to the flip class, and basically what we want to do is for today we wanted to look at what is a digital marketing strategy like, right? And we have this scenario that we are going to look at, and this will form a basis of how we are going to answer the assignment 5. Okay, so the question is basically your company wants to improve the overall digital marketing strategy and to increase the brand awareness and sales across many platforms. So I'm just going to I'm just going to put some guide as to what is expected, right? Or what is expected, or how can you start the question. Okay, first, very simple, First, wait, okay, let me use the thicker ink first, Okay, first, your company, Okay, so firstly, think of a fake company, okay? Okay, then you need to tell me, you describe what type of company you are doing, right? You cannot be designing a strategy if you don't have a company that you want to design the strategy for. Make sense? So it can be any company. It can be like a Korean restaurant or whatever, right? But please tell me the fake company and some details, You guys does it make sense? This is actually a thought process. Like for example, if you have something that you want to market, right? Firstly, you must look at, like let's say a client come to you, right? Because all of us may be future digital marketers. So a client comes to you. Firstly, you must know what kind of industry, what kind of company this client is doing, right? And what are the details, what are the products or services that they're selling, right? So basically it's products or services. For example, sportswear is product, services is massage, for example. Right? So is it products or services? Right? Then across, okay, digital marketing strategy, we know DM strategy across platforms. Right? Across platforms means where your audience right, hang out. Right? Where do your audience hang out? Right? Which social media platform? Basically, right? Which social media platform? This forms as an answer guide, so that when you go through this video, you go through the whole process. When you put together everything at the end of the video, you will have an answer already. Okay? So make sense? Firstly, you must define your company, what you do. You're selling either products or services. It's different. Then you digital marketing strategy across platform. Before you design digital marketing strategy across platform, you must know where your audience hang out, which social media, right? But in order to know that, right, I must first know my audience, right? And basically it's the demographics, right? At least the age bracket, right? Like let's say, for example, 25 to 35, let's say female. So I define, that means if my business is a beauty industry and it's only female, then it's only female, no. I don't market to male, no. You guys understand, right? I hope this is making sense, right? Right. I mean, it's making sense right now, right? Before you even look at the strategy, these are the things you need to look at. So don't be overwhelmed by the question, okay? But we break it down, right? We break it down. Okay, so next, right? Then, okay, so firstly, we look at the audience, right? This is the audience, right? Next, we look at the objective, right? Objective. Huh? There are two very clear objectives. One is brand awareness, and another one is sales. You guys understand it? Why is it important to look at objective? Because a brand awareness campaign is not equals to a sales campaign. You guys understand that? Brand awareness campaign is not equals to a sales campaign. Why is not different? Because firstly, brand awareness, you are reaching out to people who do not know you. Whereas sales, people already know you. And you are telling them to do a call to action, which is to buy. Make sense? Make sense or not? If I don't know you, will I buy or not? If you are a new brand selling course, telling me that you will get a diploma, will you sign up or not? Why would I sign up for a new company to get a diploma when I know Litton is in the market? You guys understand what I mean, right? So the brand awareness must happen before sales happen, right? Right? Okay. So brand awareness must happen before sales happen. Make sense? Make sense, huh? Okay. So far we are only here, no? We're only here. Right? We're only here. Okay, let's look at that. Develop a comprehensive marketing strategy that include SEO, social media, and paid ads. Okay? So, our strategy must include SEO, social media, and paid ads. Right? Make sense? And remember, SEO we talk about, and we talk about the keywords, right? For SEO and because SEO and Google search ads is keyword triggered, I will put them together. Okay, make sense, huh? Okay, so now we look at this one. For SEO and Google search ads, we must look at the type of keywords, right? Right, type of keywords that people will search for. Like, for example, there is also generic keywords. Like commercial cleaning Singapore, or there is also keyword with strong buyer intention. And there's also branded keywords. However, we know for a fact that branded keywords will come later. I can afford to run the ads later because at this moment people do not know my brand. How to make people know your brand? To search your brand. Run social media ads to make people know your brand. Then they search branded search on Google. Make sense? Make sense? This is really this session really got no slides because I tried to use AI to generate the slides, but unfortunately I'm deeply disappointed by what AI can do. So I decided to, okay, no slides. I'm teaching from the heart, step by step. This is what exactly I will do if I am given a campaign. So we know social media ads are for awareness, and we know paid ads, there are a few types. There is Facebook ads, Facebook, Instagram, there is TikTok, right? Facebook, Instagram ads, there's TikTok, there's Google ads, there's YouTube ads, and there is what we call the Google display ads, right? Usually, I would say 80% of company will not use Google display ads unless you have a lot of money to burn. Like, for example, you are Nike. It doesn't matter whether my display ads result in sales or not. I just want people to know the brand, right? So, realistically speaking, most SMEs, I would safely say about 70% of SMEs will not use display ads, because display ads, unless you have extra money, display ads will not convert to sales, right? Google ads, as what we said about, you must know the different keywords, right? So now the question is, how I know what ads to run, right? It boils down to your audience, your audience demographic. And which social media they are from, they are at. Make sense? I don't run a TikTok ad if my target audience is 60-year-old. You guys make sense? You guys understand what I'm saying, right? So it's very important to know where your audience, what is your audience actually, right? And where they hang out, right? Before you actually decide what type of social media ads to do. And this is what we call strategy. Unfortunately, out there is very few courses that teach strategy. That's why this 3-hour session, one, I tell you, really, is really practitioner knowledge of strategy, right? And that's why I'm kind of, kind of taking notes with all of this, so that at least you all can get a start, and you all can replay it when you go out in the world of marketing. You all can, use this as a base strategy, and of course tweak along the way. So at this point in time, anyone has any question about this? Why do I say that before I decide which platform ads to run, I must first look at my audience demographic? Does it make sense? Anyone has any question here at this point in time?
So,
All okay? Okay. So we know the mostly we know. Then we look at the reality. How much marketing budget you have? Okay, how much marketing budget you have for the ads? So usually the usual conversation is, what is your marketing budget for your ads? Make sense? So let's say client say $1,000, example. Hello, this is ads budget is not including, okay, this is ads budget, is not including ad management fee. Okay, don't get it wrong. Client is willing to spend $1,000. Client is willing to spend $1,000 for Facebook, whatever platform you suggest, only $1,000 maximum. Then my effort no need, I must charge management fee lah, because I help you manage your ads. I mean, this is in real world lah. One thing to note, okay, one thing to note, common mistake. This $1,000 is actually $1,000 minus GST. This is the amount that you have, not the full $1,000, because nowadays every ad platform charge GST. Okay, getting somewhere. This is real practical knowledge. I think, yeah, you won't see all of this in a kind of YouTube channel, right? So this is the thing. When you look at ads, is minus GST, all that, right? Then, okay, then my next question to you, very simple. Since I've been talking, right, the budget calculation. Okay. So if, let's say, mathematically, let's say 1,000 minus GST is 900 lah, okay? And let's say you propose client, let's say for example, okay, YouTube ads, Google ads, Google search ads, Facebook ads. Now, you must understand the nature of the ads. Okay? YouTube ads and Facebook ads is actually awareness. Google search ads is actually more of intention, because they search a particular keyword, means that they have higher intention to buy. So, mapping back to the strategy about having to brand awareness and sales, right? So then, mapping back, potentially, this could be your brand awareness strategy. And this could be potentially, hopefully, you choose the right keywords. People search the keywords. Your website, copywriting and everything is okay. Hopefully, they sign up to sales. Yes, Halim got a question. Just nice. I can swallow my saliva first. Yeah.
Hi, Eugene. What is the timeline for brand awareness?
Okay, that's a very good question. We will talk about timeline right after this. Okay, that's very good question. Roughly timeline and all that, right? I will talk about timeline later. So let me just kind of complete this part. Then I will add timeline into it. What to expect. SEO, you do SEO, how long it is, and all of that, right? So far, anyone has any question? Does it make sense? So make sense? Yeah. You don't have a question, then I ask you a question.
So, Eugene, the $900, right? What's the strategy? How do we split this 900 between YouTube ads, Facebook ads, and Google search ads? What is the thought process? What is the strategy? How to split?
Okay, that's a very good question. That actually segue into Halim's question about timeline, right? Because firstly, we must understand, let's say for example, we are a new company. let's say beauty product, right? New company. Firstly, people do not know that there is this Sally Lai Beauty, right? This company called Sally Lai Beauty, for example, right? So people don't know, the market doesn't know, right? And the market doesn't know that you have the face smooth face wash. Wash your face, wash with the face wash, immediately the face becomes smooth. Okay? Your brand face smooth face wash by Sally Lai Beauty, for example. So people don't know this. Right? People don't know this, then you need to do awareness, right? So usually awareness is probably the first month. Like when you run awareness, probably the first month. So you're talking about allocation or budget, right? Potentially, right, for the first month, right? Potentially first month you run YouTube ads and Facebook ads, and then you do the allocation of budget accordingly.
Is there a formula or a ratio like third 60/40, you know is in based on your experience, is there a ratio that we can follow for a brand new company?
Okay, very simple. Very simple. Let's look at it. Let's look at a very obvious keyword. Okay, obvious keyword. Let's say name card printing. Let's say you're in printing, right? Name card printing is an obvious keyword, right? So it's an obvious keyword means my Google search ads, right? My name card printing, right? Then in this case, right, perhaps my weightage could be 50%, 50%. Because I want to capture people that search name card printing. This is very high intention. But let's say, for example, beauty one, right? You are not able to capture the keyword. Maybe the keyword is skin whitening. If you are very sure it's skin whitening, then perhaps you want to say, I want to do skin whitening, right? So Google search ads, maybe I want to allocate. The thought process is also dependent. If, for example, your beauty salon is at Tampines, then it makes sense for you to run Facebook location ads 5 kilometer radius from my facial place. Only 5 kilometer from my facial place. So it doesn't matter, and you target female, for example, whole of Singapore, or female of a certain age group, let's say 25 to 35, right? Let's say they are working professional, 25 to 35, they need to make sure they have good skin, whatever, right? So you will target, your strategy will be, your Facebook ads will be 25 to 35, for example, female, within 5 kilometer radius of my company address. And I run it from, for example, 7 a.m. to, for example, 9 p.m. only. Why? Because if I do location based, means for those early part of 7 a.m., I will capture people that are leaving their house. They will see the ad, Sally Lai Beauty. Towards the afternoon, I run the ads, or towards the tea time, 3 p.m. that time I run the ads, because sometimes people during tea they will scroll Facebook. I mean, that's the reality, right? So during 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. thereabouts, or 4 p.m., I am capturing people who are working in Tampines. Make sense? Then towards the end, towards the night time, I'm actually capturing the home crowd. After work, 7 o'clock, they finish. They will reach Tampines by 8 p.m. They say, oh, got this Sally Lai beauty services. Okay, then I WhatsApp you for tomorrow appointment, 8 p.m. Because by that time I finish work. I go 8 p.m. Then let's say you have let's say you open until 10 p.m. or something like that right? So the strategy more effective, especially for like hair salon and all this, right? More effective for your Facebook ads to be location based, and your YouTube ads to be very specific. That means you can choose specific beauty channels, right? Specific beauty channels that people talk about. I don't know what's what's a good beauty channel lah, or maybe some beauty influencer that have very strong YouTube following. Then you can run a YouTube ads there. So people who watch beauty tips, all this, right? This is called pre-roll ads. It doesn't matter which video people watch, people will see Sally Lai Beauty. Right? When people see Sally Lai Beauty, right, then that is brand awareness. Right? People see Sally Lai Beauty on YouTube. Let's say I'm female, right? I'm very cautious about my face and all that, right? So I watch YouTube for, facial care tips. Right? Like let's say what Kao Biore YouTube channel or what. So you will want to run ads on Kao Biore YouTube channel, but you target people in Singapore only. Right? So people in Singapore who watch Kao Biore ads, I will see Sally Lai Beauty. Then I say, oh, Sally Lai Beauty. Then I scroll Facebook when I near Tampines, I also see Sally Lai Beauty. So there is now familiarity of the brand. Right? When there's the familiarity of the brand, right, then I might WhatsApp you lah. Make sense? Right? So actually, like what Halim say, right, is true, right? Usually the first month is awareness, but sometimes if you are very sure about your keywords, then perhaps you can do 50-50. 50% budget, 50% budget. Then, like for example, if you have a physical location, your 50% of $1,500, I would allocate perhaps $300 on Facebook ads and $200 on YouTube ads, or $400 on Facebook ads and $100 on YouTube ads. YouTube ads are very cheap. However, people are not using it. It is 2 cents per view. 2 cents per video view for 15 seconds. 10 seconds or 15 seconds. 2 cents per video view. It's very good strategy for awareness. And because you can hijack the audience. Okay? Make sense? Any questions so far on this? Okay, wait. Okay, seems like I cannot scroll anymore. Okay, never mind. I will add another new page. Okay, so now is my question to you. Is it necessary to have a website? Just for illustration purposes, if someone asks me to set up a website, roughly it will cost 2,800 to, let's say, 3,500. If it's e-commerce, probably between 4,000 to 6,000. Example for e-com. This is normal website. So my question to you is, if I'm running a business, can I afford not to do a website?
Yes, you can.
Okay, why you say so?
Because I think if you want people to go to your shop, so it's not the website to purchase things, it is the service one.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
That's what I think.
good, very good answer. Okay, no need. You know why? Because I can run a Facebook ads, right? Right, remember 5 kilometer Tampines, right? My call to action can be WhatsApp, right? Sally is for example, Sally is a one-man show, right? She opened a thing, right? Why do you think she got time to check email? WhatsApp is faster, right? For appointment, right? So the question is actually, there is no need for a website depending because client say, 2,008 to 3,000 for a normal website, I got no budget. So you all must know, no, if client got no budget, then how do you do? How do you do? You know, if you know website means SEO no need, no. SEO and SEM no need, no. You guys understand that? If the client has a limited budget, don't propose SEM because he don't have a website. Then your call to action to where? You know what I mean, right? Makes sense, Makes sense. I'm telling you all these practical things, right?
So, Eugene, for this particular question,
Yeah.
because it asks for SEO, so we have to assume that this business needs to have a website. Otherwise, how to do search engine optimization?
Correct. For this question's sake, you must have a website. But I'm purposely telling, I'm purposely in my teaching, right? I'm purposely asking you that in real world scenario, let's say client tell you, hey, I got no money to set up website, or let's say Sally Lai, wow, got no time to set up. I just want customers, right? So I just want customers, then Facebook ads, location based ad. Like my client used to be doing massage, then he kind of closed everything, his whole thing, and unfortunately he took the wrong advice from some SEO company. He decided not to use me, and then he used another SEO company. Don't know what the SEO company did. In the end, he lost his website and all of that, and then he tell me, Eugene, can we start all over again? But I have limited budget. Then how? I don't take the job? No lah, run from Facebook ads lah. Facebook ads and WhatsApp lah. From there lah, build up lah. Right? So it depends.
But would you say that for some businesses,
Yeah.
for B2B customers, would you say that it's more credible to have a website?
For
B2C, I think if you don't have a website, it's still okay. For B2B companies, right?
yeah.
Business to business, do you, in your personal opinion, do you think it's more credible to have a website for B2B companies?
Actually, for both need lah. Because, for example, let's say for example, right? So let's say Sally Lai Beauty, right? You did a very good job on Facebook. People know you through Facebook, everything, and then you got Instagram, you got TikTok also. So people know you, right? How do people know you are credible if you don't have a website? That is the problem these days, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying that as part of the strategy, you can tell the client, okay, we do all of this first, but later on you will still need website, later on you still need SEO, because SEO is a long-term strategy. But if they have limited budget, then run SEM first. Set up a website, make sure the website technical SEO is competent. Don't bother to optimize the SEO for the website first. Run SEM
Ads.
first. Google Ads first. Okay? Run Google Ads first. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Next, we talk about this concept called website and landing page. Anyone, you heard this being used interchangeably. Anyone has any idea, is there a difference between website and landing page? Can ask. Okay, hi. What do you think is the difference between website and landing page?
Our website landing page.
Yes.
Website itself is a few pages, while landing page is just one full page itself.
Yeah,
But
that's
break
true.
down into sections for easier loading, faster loading.
That's true. So that's true lah. So landing page is different sections. Usually the purpose of landing page is for a specific product
Product, yes.
or service lah.
Yeah.
And usually it's one lah. Okay?
Yes.
Okay? So that is the difference lah. Website means the whole thing lah.
Yes.
Okay. So let me tell you what was discovered in Standard Chartered. Okay? This is a real case. For example, we run a Google Ads, right, to a landing page. Let's say the keyword is, let's say, ladies credit card. right? So this is a landing page. You know, contain the this is the lady's credit card, and this is some details about it. And then there is a navigation. There's about us and all that. Then here there's a form, right? Interested, apply, free credit card, and then the credit card sent to you, right? You run the Google Ads, and then you know when people click the Google Ads, they go into here. What was realized was that the sign up rate was very low, right? Let's say the ad relevance score, right? Let's say it's good lah. Let's say we got 85%. Your ads is very relevant. Meaning to say the keyword on the ads, the landing page on the ads, and the keyword that trigger the ads have the keyword and the landing page have the keyword. Ladies credit card. But yet the sign up rate is low. Okay? Web page, speed, technical, SEO, all good. All good. What could be the problem? Stefan, what do you think could be the problem?
I think maybe the landing page is not persuasive for now. Maybe
Okay,
slowly.
okay, so maybe not persuasive. Okay, maybe. Jesslyn looks like she knows the answer.
No, I wasn't too sure. Sometimes could be maybe when they clicked it to sign up, right? The thing are not loading fast enough.
Mm.
Or sometimes could be the information is too cumbersome for them to fill up. So in the end, they just kind of give up.
Too many form fields.
Yeah, that's just my thought. Thanks.
This is real, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. You lose one of the ways that you lose sign up and you don't really know is actually your copy is not persuasive and too many form fields. What could be the problem? What any other things that anyone wants to add?
Don't look real.
Eugene, for me,
Real.
Yeah. Okay. Chong Hao first.
okay. Basically, for me, right, I would rather sign up in the website itself, the bank website itself, rather than the landing page because it might be a scam. What is all my data lost out?
Hello. Okay. My friend, this is standardchartered.com/ladiescard. Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
It has the
sometimes
it has the
I mean, what I
it has
mean
the
is sometimes
Standard
the-
Chartered
the-
logo.
yes, it could be the same. We can see that so many scam that almost is the same.
Okay.
Or sometimes the
Okay. So people don't sign up because they thought it's okay. Yeah, it makes sense. Thought is a scam website.
The
But
form is too
Yeah.
low in the landing page. It
placement
should
of the
be
form
a,
is too low. Yeah. Okay.
yeah, it should be individual URL as a landing page, which is the form.
Or maybe you should implement a floating form, right? Right. I mean, makes sense lah. Huh? Makes sense lah. Chong Hao, but basically this is not scamming you of money. They just tell you enter your name and address. Yeah, address may be sensitive, and I'll send you a credit card. Okay, but never mind. Right. All these are valid, right? You guys know what we found out? We found out that the problem was actually in the landing page. This is the landing page. The problem was actually including the navigation bar. So we actually removed we remove the navigation bar, and the sign up rate increase. You know why? You run an ad, right? Google Ads, right? Is pay per click, right? Right? Google Ads pay per click, right? People go down to the website, right? They read the thing, right? They click loans. You lost them. So we told them purposely don't provide the navigation menu, because when you sign up to the credit card, I want you to make sure you complete the form first, before you actually navigate. So the problem was actually having a navigation bar in the landing site. Right? Don't take note, this is real life. We found out, and my friend that realized this is really quite brilliant. Okay.
Sorry, Eugene, I still don't get it. So you are scared that if the navigation bar pops up, they will click something else, is it?
No, so for example, the landing page talks about ladies card, right?
Yeah.
On top got the StanChart logo, and on top got the About Us, got the loan section.
Uh-huh.
So think of it this way: you run a Google Ads. Let's say you run a Google Ads. Let's say Daphne search for ladies credit card. So Daphne landed on this web page. She read the web page, but then she realized, oh yeah, actually we need to take a home loan. So what she do? She click on the loan, right? When she click on the loan, this page will change to the loan page. When she goes to the loan page, she check the loan page. She will never go back to the credit card page. So we lost one sign up.
Also, you have to make sure that your landing page
Don't
does
have
not give
navigation.
people the option to go somewhere else. That page has to talk about ladies card.
Yeah. No,
and nothing else.
not only that.
And
That page has to be ladies card and must have one call to action only. The navigation is bringing people away from this page, because it's somewhat something. When you click, then something will happen, right? So so let's say for example, Daphne click on personal loans, right? She go and see personal loans, right? So when she see personal loans, right, will she ever go back? No, what? But whereas if my landing site doesn't have the navigation, Daphne, what she do? She will read. The only call to action she has is to fill up the form, understand? Right? So that easily increase the sign up rate. Right? You guys clear so far? Right? So then coming back, so in the strategy, right, you need to understand,
有钱嘛？
yeah, what is it, basically you need to first understand what is your business, who is your audience, where do your audience line up, hang up, where do they hang up, right? So let me just say again, you need to understand about your business, right? Basically, are you selling products or services? Do people come to a location to, for example, cut hair or massage or facial? I mean, it's a specific location, like car wash, or is it you are purely a e-commerce store? If I'm purely a e-commerce store, I don't need to run location-based ads, because my courier will send everywhere in Singapore. But if Sally Lai Beauty runs an ads to Jurong or the whole of Singapore, do you think Jurong people will come to Tampines? Highly unlikely lah. Right? Highly unlikely lah. Right? Okay? So firstly, you need to know your business, your product or services, and whether do people come to a location to do haircut or is it purely online? Your nature of business. This is what we call the, whether they come to a location or whether it is purely online, like e-commerce. Right? Then you will need to know your audience. Your audience, right? And where they hang out, right? Right? Your audience, where did they hang out? Right? And also you need to know, for example, and this will equal to the social media platform And we know that social media platform, organic reach, is only 3%. Let's say, for example, you have 100 followers. If you organic post without ads, only 3 will see it. Right? Remember, we say Facebook forces people to run Google Ads to your own followers. I know it's silly, but it is what it is. Right?
Eugene, does this also applies to LinkedIn?
LinkedIn. Okay, very good question.
Yeah, if you post something, I've been following a lot of companies. So if they put organic posts, will it reach me?
LinkedIn, my average LinkedIn post, just to give you some context, for LinkedIn, right, I have 30,000 followers. I never run ads. And I post daily, right, at 7:45 a.m. on weekday. Right, my average, right, we're talking about reach, is 120 onwards. Okay, 120 people onwards, and my average likes is looking at maybe 20 likes only per post.
Very little,
Yeah, this is organic, but I never run LinkedIn ads because LinkedIn posts, right, now they have changed the algorithm, right? Just a little bit, because I'm quite versed in LinkedIn because I did a lot of research. So LinkedIn post last time, right? LinkedIn post, the algorithm, right? Last time, right? When you post, right? Let's say you post at 8 a.m. By 1 hour, roughly, by 9 a.m. You must at least get about 30 likes before LinkedIn pushes everywhere. This is previously. Now no. Now it doesn't matter, right? Now your LinkedIn posts will roughly it will last 2 to 3 days. So for me, right, I've been constantly posting from Monday to Friday all the way for the past 1 year. Right? So constantly posting, right? The last Monday to Friday, 1 post each for 1 year. My total impressions now is 900k for 1 year. Yeah. So LinkedIn is a long game. If you want to play organic, LinkedIn you can play organic. Because for me as a trainer, I associate with different training company. You guys, by all means, you can connect with me on LinkedIn, right? And I train soft skills, I train AI, I train digital marketing. So I do blog about my journey on LinkedIn. and it has helped me because I'm able to get training jobs and get recruited by new training companies because I'm active on LinkedIn. LinkedIn, one thing to note, LinkedIn strategy is different. So LinkedIn strategy, there is two strategy for LinkedIn. For LinkedIn, firstly, it is a B2B, business to business, right? If you are B2C, you are selling handphone cover, forget it. LinkedIn is not your profile. Okay, don't go on the LinkedIn because unless you are hoping that Lendlease will buy 10,000 of your handphone cover it's not going to happen okay. So LinkedIn is mainly a B2B platform, so it works for me because I'm a corporate trainer. But LinkedIn, there's two aspects. There is a LinkedIn page, which is company, and there's a LinkedIn profile, which is what we call a personal brand, right? And personal brand is very important because, like, for example, if people search SEO King, which is my personal brand, right? Of course, these ads we don't see, but you see, okay, so this guy also use SEO King, this guy also use SEO King. Yeah, you see, so a lot of people are using SEO King, right? Can you see? Amazon, all of this. Then this is my Facebook page. This is my Facebook page, right? Then on page 2, nothing, right? So if you search Eugene, then it shows up a lot more. This is my blog, this is my Instagram, this is my Facebook, this yeah. So this is some example of personal brand. Yeah, so LinkedIn is different. LinkedIn is when so coming back to the new brand, right? Sally Line, for example, Sally Line, right? So you are active on social media. People might, so let's say your website, right? You can say, oh, founded by Sally Line. This is a hidden truth. Your potential, let's say I want to bulk buy your products, Sally. I want to bulk buy your products. This is the truth, ladies and gentlemen. People will go to LinkedIn and search Sally Line. How come cannot find? Right? How come Sally Line is not on LinkedIn? Example, right? Then you might potentially lose a bulk order just because you did not build your personal brand as a Sally Line Beauty founder, right? You cannot be found on LinkedIn. But you own a company, you own a company, you cannot be found on LinkedIn, right? You see, so that is the truth. People will actually check people out, especially if you're a founder or whatever, on LinkedIn. Yeah. Right? Any question on this? So far? Okay, I see everyone. Okay, so now is a good time for break. So it's 8:20, right? 15 minutes. Come back about 8:35. Okay, come back 8:35. We will carry on with. I'll show you the real life campaign. Yeah. I eat the bread first. I eat my bread first. I eat my bread first. Can? No, I have bread. You got bread? No, later. So, first. 等一下我给他们做他们的东西，我给他们做他们的东西，我再回到房间。Okay, welcome back. So one of the things that we often heard is this term called remarketing. Okay, for the sake of the assignment, you do not need to consider remarketing as part of your strategy, but I'm going to teach you what remarketing is, at least from a high level perspective. Okay, so we heard about this thing called remarketing. So the concept is very simple. People who know you then you ask them to do a call to action. Usually is fill up form or WhatsApp you. Okay, clear, right? So how do you define people who know you, right? This is, we're talking about in the era before iOS 14 update. Okay, in the era before iOS 14 update, iOS 14 is the Apple software. Today is way beyond iOS 14. I don't know what's the version, but iOS 14 is a significant one. I'll tell you. So before iOS 14, very simple. Facebook gives you this thing called, this is my website. Right, so Facebook allows you to embed something called a Facebook pixel on your website. Okay, such that whoever that visits, guy or girl, that visits, because usually people visit, they never log off their Facebook, right? It is always lock in, right? Their Facebook is always locked in. So your pixel knows that Stephen visited and maybe Celeste visited, right? It's very important, right? What is the reason that people visit your website? Means they know about you, right? Means they saw your Facebook ad, they visit your website, right? Right? So that means now the Facebook pixel is able to track your warm audience, right? Right? Facebook pixel will be able to track your warm audience, means people already know you. And then you can say that, then you can run another Facebook ads that say people who visited my website in the last 180 days. And how do we get this? From the Facebook pixel lah. Right? So show them a finished product, and then WhatsApp to book showroom appointment. Right? Because people already know you, people already visited your website, you know, because from the Facebook pixel, you know that Stephen and Celeste visited in the last 180 days. So Stephen and Celeste will see this ad. And this ad is only shown to people who have visited your website and not anyone else. So if let's say Sally has not visited your website, Sally will not see this ad. Because this ad is a targeted, this is called a remarketing ad. Okay, so makes sense. Before iOS 14 update, the Facebook pixel way of tracking works. Now I'm going to drop the bombshell. After iOS 14 update, same thing. Your website have the FB pixel, and in the iOS 14 update, in simple term, Apple says all Apple user automatically opt out. They have to choose to opt in. Right? You all follow the flow so far. So let's say I have 100 Apple users and 100 Android users that visit my website through a Facebook ad. Because of this iOS 14 update, I have no way to track the 100 Apple users anymore to remarket. No way. So then, as marketers, then this prove a problem. And that's why there's this whole thing that Alan talks about, server-side tracking. Right? However, server-side tracking requires a lot of tech knowledge. And to put it bluntly, SMEs, no time lah. No time to learn all of this lah. Right? So then, can I say that this is not an option now? Right? For that, let's assume that this is not an option, because most SMEs have no time to say, wow, you got to figure the server, you got to set certain thing on the server and all of that. So most SMEs don't have time. So then how? How to do remarketing? So the new way to do remarketing is you run a Facebook video ad, and this is your cold audience. Cold audience 1, cold audience 2, and you get them to watch this YouTube video, right? And then you do a Facebook custom audience of people who watch, let's say, 30% of the video. Okay, all these will make clear when I show you the actual video. Okay, 30% of the video. Now, let's say people who watch, okay, so Facebook has this metrics. How do you know that people watch your video? Facebook tracks 3 seconds watch. Right? 3 seconds watch means people have watched your video. But 3 seconds watch, let's say 100 people have watched your video. 3 seconds only. If you watch a video 3 seconds, will you know anything about this company? No lah. So can I safely say that this is not the target audience that we want to look at lah? You must watch at least 30% of the video lah. Right? So if people watch 30% of your video, if your video is, for example, 3 minutes, right, your video, then it's actually 30% of 3 minutes lah. Right? Now people watch 30% of 3 minutes. Does it mean that they know you already? They know your company? Does it mean that they know your product? Does it mean that they know your service? Does it mean that they know your product, they know your service? Right? So this means that this now becomes your warm audience lah. Right? The Facebook custom audience, right? So now I want to run a Facebook ads tool, and basically is a picture of a completed kitchen cabinet with some write-up and with a WhatsApp that visit our showroom. Right. So people who are interested enough to watch your video means they know your company, they know your product, and then you call them to visit the showroom, right? Likelihood. So that means that is more percentage of these people will actually fill up the form lah, or more percentage of these people will WhatsApp you lah. Okay. However, this is what we call a lead only. Right? Whether they show up or not, is anyone's guess. They may or may not show up. Right? So this is what we call the remarketing of today. Right? You don't have to answer this in the assignment, but basically just know that this is what we call, when you hear about remarketing, this is what remarketing is about. Okay, so now we go into a real life case study. Okay, I will go through the real life case study. Okay, so very simple. The real life case study is a real company that I did the marketing for. It's called Eng Hua Furnishing. It's a rather big company. They have been in the market, if I'm not wrong, for 40 years. But however, the normal man in the street, right, do not know them. Right? This is because they do kitchen cabinet and bedroom cabinet. For big property companies. Condo. Right? So for example, I'm just giving an example lah, Capital Land. Right, so they do the Capital Land condo. Developers will approach them to do all these things. So technically, they do not need to go into B2C. They have, for 40 years, they are doing a B2B business. They supply and build for their clients are actually property developers. Okay, clear? Okay, this is the scenario. Then they decide to do B2C. Right? They decide to do B2C. Right? And they want to target the end consumer. Meaning to say the end consumer, couples who want to get married and all that, they will approach Eng Hua directly. However, they want to create a brand that the young can identify. So they create this brand called Fix, F-I-K-S. Sounds foreign, sounds like nice, sounds French, whatever, right? So they create this Fix brand, right? However, there is a price point differentiation, meaning to say that the kitchen cabinet, the Fix kitchen cabinet, right, is basically costing, for example, 6,000 to 8,000 for average whatever HDB condo whatever. However, the normal kitchen cabinet costs maybe $2,000 to $3,000. Okay, make sense? Am I still online? Yes, right? Okay, I see no one moving. Okay. So normal kitchen cabinet, this then. So how should I target? How should I find core audience? So my consideration is I must find core audience that can afford a $6,000 kitchen cabinet. How do I find people that can afford 6,000 kitchen cabinet? Any idea? How do I find people that can afford $6,000 kitchen cabinet?
Those high-end staying at high-end location on condos.
Okay, high-end location, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so there are a few. Remember what I say? Facebook ads, right? Is interest-based targeting, right? So we assume that people who like golf and all that are rich, not necessarily they are. But again, at this point of time, the targeting is all, I'm finding core audience. Okay, and I'm getting the core audience to watch the video. Okay, let me show you the video first so that you understand. Okay, so this is the video, right? Do watch it, okay? We actually produced, directed the whole video, and also edited the video. It's a corporate video, so we kind of charge the client about $5,000.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
This.
Guys, Nina just
Driver. Nice. Welcome to Fixed Brand Showroom. Understand you all just got your BTO. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We both love a modern European theme for our home.
Good choice. For Fixed Brand, we in fact are the imported European imported kitchen set. So for our materials, mainly we are Malamai internal color carcass with a HMR, which is high moisture resistant particle board. You will prolong the lifespan of your kitchens because you will prevent the highly humidity kind of environment. We are also using broom system where the drawers and doors are soft close. You reduce a lot of noise pollutions.
That sounds so great, dear.
This is the 30% video mark, right? Just for your knowledge. So if you are interested in kitchen cabinet and you watch here, firstly you know the brand, firstly you know some functionality of the kitchen cabinet, and you are a bit receptive. So then this becomes the point where I call you to the next stage. Hey, would you want to go and come to our showroom, right? So I will not show you everything, right? The video, but basically from here, right? Okay, so what we do for Facebook, right, is we have this video. Right, it's a Facebook video, and we just get them to watch, and we assume that people who like traveling, people who like BMW cars, luxury cars, people who like luxury bags, we bring them in to watch the video first, right? Then we do a custom audience of 30%. Sorry. Of people who watch, for example, 30% of the video, right? A custom audience. And then we actually tell them to hear the WhatsApp. And here is the completed. And here's some text. We ask them to fill up a form or WhatsApp to visit showroom lah. So the thing is that the first Facebook ads that we do is purely the Facebook video ads. I have 3 audience group. One is people who like travel, one who is people who like luxury car, and one people who like luxury bags. I do not do any call to action at this point. I let them watch the video first. This is called warming the audience. Right? Then, after they watch the video a little bit, let's say my custom audience have 100 packs, 200 packs, 300 packs. Because you can see, when you set Facebook custom audience, you can actually see how much is your audience, how many people are in this custom audience. Then I run another ad. It's an image ad. I show them a before and after of one of my project that I've done. And I tell them, this is your dream kitchen waiting for you. Would you want to visit our showroom and we can talk about your needs, for example. So you have watched the video at 30% mark. You know me, I'm not stranger. When you see the second ad, you are likely to click the WhatsApp to confirm for a showroom booking. In this case, for this campaign, 2 ads are running at the same time. 2 Facebook ads are running at the same time. One is to warm the core audience and to build the audience of the custom audience, the Facebook custom audience for people who have watched 30% of my video. And I use that custom audience to feed into my second ad that call people to visit the showroom. Okay, this is one of the strategy that we use for Facebook. Any question? Anyone has any question on this? This is the Facebook.
Yeah, Eugene,
Yeah.
sorry, maybe too primitive these questions, but just wanted to know when you said you fit in people from travel, BMW, you know, you kind of classify these people and put them or rather loop them into watching your video. How is that being done in Facebook?
Okay, so very simple, right? So you understand that these people are co-audience, right? Okay. At the point when I haven't run the ads, they are co-audience because they don't know my brand or my product. But what do we know about them? We know, or we suspect, not even know, we suspect they got spending power. Notice, ladies and gentlemen, I purposely put the word suspect because if Facebook is interest targeting, there's no way you know that they have spending power unless you let them watch the ad, right? So your question is, how do you watch the ad? In Facebook, your media, you choose the video. It's a Facebook video ads, and you set, right, your audience targeting. You set as people like travel, people like BMW, people like luxury bags, and then you approve the ads. That's it. This is the Facebook ads when you set that time. Remember, on Facebook ads we learn to set ads. There is audience targeting. You set the audience targeting to travel, BMW. Let's say for example BMW Merc, right? So you set the interest targeting to travel, BMW Merc, Balenciaga. Let's say for example. You set it, then you run the ads. Right? Then the ads will be shown to this co-audience who do not know us, but we suspect that they have spending power. But we haven't confirmed yet, no. How can we confirm? When they are interested enough to watch at least 30% of the video, then we assume that they want to visit our showroom. Again, it's still assume. But people who click the WhatsApp and visit our showroom, these are people that are likely, we already done the filtering already. Likely they have the budget already. They might not have the budget but at least if they are interested enough to go and visit your showroom, we can safely assume that they have the budget because we are targeting people who like luxury things. I mean, all of us also like BMW, all of us also like Merc, right? So the natural filtering will happen. There will still be people who cannot afford the kitchen cabinet and who actually show up in the showroom. Still will have. But the natural filtering will happen. Yes, Stephen?
Okay, so you said these two ads will run. First, they warm up by the video first. So the second ad, where they see the completed cabinet, right? Will Facebook only show to a person once that person has watched the video, or they'll just show the demographic randomly?
Okay.
Within the demographic.
Yeah, so very good question. The first ad, right? FB ad 1, right? The first FB ad 1 is a video ad, for example. And the targeting is people who like luxury. Right? They don't know us, they watch this video, right? The Facebook ads 2, remember, it's running at the same time. Facebook ads 2 is shown to people who have seen Facebook ads 1 and watch 30% of the video. Only, it's not co-audience. It's only people who have watched this video. That means this one already, hopefully at hopefully this part is people know and like you lah. At this point hopefully they know you at least they know you or at least they like you lah. Then we are bringing them to visit the showroom. Here this one no CTA no. It's just this one is just say just watch the video lor. Purposely no CTA, no button to click, nothing. It's just watch the video. Remember we say when you include WhatsApp button and all that, things will drop off, right? So the objective is very different. Objective of video one.
Eugene,
yeah.
Eugene, the for the Facebook ad one, what is the criteria that I will serve him Facebook ad to? What is the criteria? As long as he click my ad number 1, I will serve him the ad number 2. Is that the criteria?
No, not click. Okay, so Facebook ad, let's say Facebook ad 1 is been running sometime. So Facebook has these things that you can set audience called custom audience as a by result of custom audience are people who have did certain actions in Facebook. In this case, before we even run the ad, we set a custom audience of people who have watched ad 1 video at 30% mark. I will only show this ad to people who have watched your Facebook ads 1 at the 30% mark. This means I'm very certain that people who watch at the 30% mark is here. No? At least they have seen some features of the kitchen cabinet. You understand? At least they know that your brand is fixed. At least they know that they've seen some features of the kitchen cabinet like here. Okay, maybe 30% is not. Maybe you see here, he's showing all the cupboard and all of that, right? Maybe you say, okay lah, 40% lah. Maybe 40% is here lah. They have seen the cupboard, they have seen that the top cannot scratch and all that. Okay, maybe at the 40% mark. But basically, when you do this, Facebook ads 2 becomes warm audience. Because technically, for a warm audience, technically you don't need to waste saliva to say you are fixed, you are selling kitchen cabinet. What? Isn't the front part of your video actually kind of like wasting saliva to say, hey, I'm fixed, I got kitchen cabinet, I got this, these are the features, correct? Right? But now, for people who watch Facebook ads too, they've already seen this part. So they didn't seen this part, you don't need to repeat it. You just tell them, hey, our showroom is waiting for you. Or better still, you write a copy that says you have an exclusive, you are invited to an exclusive invite to our showroom. That's exactly what we did. Then Wikim, who is drinking a coconut, will say, wow, very, exclusive, special, You guys understand what I mean, right? Right? Then people feel special, right? Like only you know, exclusive invite only to you, like. Then these are the people that can afford, We assume that they can afford, right? Then we also assume that perhaps rich people likes to be exclusively invited. We are not wrong to assume this, because the luxury cars are targeting all these people and say you have an exclusive invite to our latest BMW brand. What? This is marketing. What? This is known knowledge. What? Right? So if people who can afford luxury thing and you exclusive invite them just because they watch the video, they feel special, right? They will likely click the WhatsApp and go down to the showroom lah. But whether they go down on the showroom is another thing lah. At every point there's a drop off point lah. But people who show up in the showroom are likely to buy lah. You guys understand what I mean? Clear? Any questions so far before I go to YouTube strategy? Yes, Syed. Syed is gonna be a good marketer lah. I can feel it in my bones.
No. Just wondering as a consumer, because can your competitor tap on your ads? Because as a consumer, right, if I get your ad, right, I will get another 5 more ads from other competitors.
Yes, unfortunately now there is this Facebook ads library everyone can see everyone's ad. I show you. Right, Facebook Ads Library, right? Okay, Sally Line, right? Sally Line Beauty, right? In Beauty Line, okay. Beauty, let me choose an ad category. Okay, all ads. All ads. Beauty. Okay, beauty. This is called Facebook Ads Library, right? How come this is beauty? That's strange. Somehow the word, okay, somehow the word is not okay. Let's say facial. Okay, let's say the search term is facial, right? Sally Line provide facial, right? Sally Line Beauty, remember just now? Okay, so Sally Line provide facial, right? So then you see even foreign ads they have foreign language ads. This is for Singapore, right? But let's look at the local one. This one in Malay. This one. Say goodbye to frequent touch up. So let's say she has some let's say you have some hair services also. Then you can actually see what are the ads that people are running. It's open, Last time don't have this. So everything is open. You can see your competitor. That's how competitive nowadays of running ads. There, Jin Yip. There. You can also see what Jin Yip is doing. Right, and let's say Sally say, hey, I want to, this is the service I have also. So you can know, let's say Jin Yip is your biggest competitor. You can know what Jin Yip is doing.
This is very good in terms of pricing, setting the price. I know how much my competitor is setting the price.
You don't really see price though.
Because the Genie one said $28 ma. So if I price it a bit lower, then maybe my chance of hitting will be higher.
Yeah, because likely you are targeting the similar audiences ma.
Correct. If I price it at $25, maybe I'll get more chance.
Yeah, something like that. So okay, you are seeing the prices of the services. Yes, you can see, but the how much they spend on ads, then you have to use ad spying software.
Which is?
They have a lot of ad spying software, right? Facebook ads. A lot. Too many to mention. There. Facebook Ad Spy 2. A lot lah. There Ad Spy. Right, but all these are on subscription really. Yeah. So that is Facebook ads. Right? Facebook ads library is for you to see your competitors' ads. Right. Any other question before I move to YouTube, and then I'll just kind of guide you how to do the assignment. I've already done up a thought process document, so that at least you don't have to cover all the points of thought process document, but you try to go through almost everything in the document, but you see whatever that applies to you. When you build the answer, you just build it lah. That means the thought process document is a series of questions, so that when you answer the series of questions, your answer for the assignment is already built. Rather it's easier. Rather than I give you the full the full answer, right? Ask you a few questions and then you customize according to your business and all of that. Okay, very quickly, I'm just gonna do YouTube ads, right? Right, for YouTube ads, I only use the video pre-roll ads. Okay, let me show you what this is, and I choose channels, the whole YouTube channel. Okay, how does this look like? Firstly, again, know that Facebook ads is an awareness strategy. Knowing this is important because if you know that it's an awareness strategy, then you know that sales may not come that fast. Right? Okay. Very simple. Kitchen cabinet, right? Kitchen cabinet is classified under renovation, right? Right? When do people do renovation? When they need to buy a new house, right? Right? What kind of channels do people see when they buy a new house? Property channels. Now, is it safe to say that everyone who watch a property video will buy a kitchen cabinet? Not necessarily. Again, people who watch a property video, these are also core audience. And the objective is to make people remember you. Then the question is, why not whole of Singapore? Right? Whole of Singapore remember you better, ma. But do people who watch property video, right? These are the people with highest intention to buy property either now or within the next 3 months, right? When people buy property, will they renovate their kitchen cabinet? Maybe, maybe not, right? But the highest probability of close if you stay on top of their mind in the 3 months. Let's say they are searching for property in 3 months and they every time in these 3 months they go Property Guru. Every time they see your ad, do you think they will remember you? They will remember fixed kitchen cabinet? They will. And when they bought the property, will they go to the website fixed kitchen cabinet, or will they Google fixed kitchen cabinet? Your website appears because you do SEO, and then they say, okay, visit showroom from your website. Yes, they will. Clear? Okay, it's clear. Does all of this make sense? Okay, any question before I just go to the thought process document, right? And then I'll probably give you guys I'll probably do give you the assignment file and all that so that you can at least start, or if you want to, there's at least about half an hour more. Any questions so far?